It's early in the morning, and I felt like a bit of gameplay action. Do you remember when you were younger, when you used to proactively get up to play your favourite game? And because games just have that addictive quality, you just want to play them, especially the best ones. And it would take a fire in my house. It would take a fire in my house that spread to my bed to get me out of bed in the mornings now. But here I am with Gauntlet 2 because Gauntlet 2 is such a great game. Oh, God, I need a vacation. Or a holiday, as it's called in the UK. Because otherwise, people think you've said vocation and they start giving you careers advice and all manner of things. It's just not worth it. It's not worth it. Anyway, this was one of my favourite games of the Atari ST, which is what this version is. And this is the Medway Brothers cracked version. And if you had an Atari ST, you were no doubt familiar with the Medway Brothers. They used to crack games and manage to squeeze multiple floppy games onto a single disc, which is crazy. That's why we've got all these lines going across the screen. Plus it looks quite cool and Spectrum-like. So I do like a bit of that. Funny story actually, well I say funny. When I got my Atari ST, it came with a load of discs with copied, pirated games from the Medway Brothers, and I had some sort of moral dilemma, and I bloody wiped all my pirated discs. Oh, I don't know if I thought the police were going to come and arrest my ass. I don't know. But as regrets go, that's quite a big one. Anyway, I used to play this game all the time with my mate Mickey, and this was our go-to game. It's just a great multiplayer game. This is Gauntlet II. The original Gauntlet came out in the arcade in 1985. This one added various abilities, like the ability to be whoever you wanted. In the first game, you could only be whoever your joystick was assigned to, and in Gauntlet 2, you could pick different colours. So player 1 can be red elf, Valkyrie, wizard, whatever, and player 2 can be blue Valkyrie, wizard, elf, whatever. So that was nice, and I was always the wizard, because he's not the best player. The best player is actually Valkyrie, but I like the wizard, so we'll conjure the character. Oh, I love that voice. Tremendous. The warrior was also known as Thor, Valkyrie is Thyra, wizard is Merlin, and the elf is Questor. Anyway, let's delve in. They each have their own differing abilities. For example, wizard chappie over here has better magical skills as you might expect, and that's evident in the remake of this game. If you've played it on Steam, it's quite a good remake actually. It's sort of it's more of a 3D perspective. Well, more of a 3D perspective. It is a 3D perspective from the top down at an angle rather than overhead. This is kind of at an angle because you can see the side of a wizard. There we go. You can see his bushy beard. Big bushy beard. But it's not. It's not. Yeah, it's alright. It's an alright game. It's an alright remake. It's quite good. It stays fairly true to the original, which a lot of remakes don't. They try and do crazy shit, and it just comes off as a completely different game. Mostly a horrific, completely different game. This game is better with multiple players. It's not quite as much fun single player, but it is still a damn good game. As you can see, there's an exit up here, but if you go through the level, you can often find exits which take you to more progressed levels. Obviously, you have to trade off because you might die in the pursuit of going to a later level, but it tends to be worth it. Although, I mean, the arcade version of this game, there is no end to the game. The levels go up to 999, and then they start placing you in random levels again. So it's a point accumulation goal, really. Go, 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 go! Exit to level 6. Fight hand to hand by running into monsters. Wizard isn't the best guy for fighting hand to hand. The levels are actually randomly... you're randomly placed in the levels, and the levels are of random placement at a specific point. For example, I played this earlier, and I came out in a completely different place to where I am now, at a completely different level. Which adds a degree of variation to the game. It makes it more exciting. It's probably why me and my mate used to play it so much, because you could just didn't matter that we didn't complete it, because you could just start a new game and have a completely different experience. But it was just fun. Obviously, on 2-player games, you both have to occupy the same screen, so if one goes to the edge and the other one goes to the edge, then you are in a state of lockout. You all have to follow each other and stay in the same place. There's no split screen effect here, which adds to the gameplay. And if you're in a situation where player 2 gets to the other side of a wall, for example, from you through teleportation or something, then you both have to work together to join up again and find your way out. Oh, God, you bastard wizard! Let me get this. You can get these various power-ups along the way, which add different offerings of ability. There's a death. Now, deaths are badasses because they're very strong. Very strong indeed, and it's very hard to kill them. You can kill them in hand-to-hand combat if you try, but it's not worth it. Or you can kill them with magic, like that. But they do take a lot of your energy. That vanishing wizard is pissing me right off. Oh, it's a bloody blob. I forgot about these blob things. Get out of my way. There's various approaches to getting through this game. You can just run as fast as your legs will carry you through. No, poison! That's poison! Yeah, as you can see, you pick up food to restore your health, or you can pick up poison, which affects how you control your character. It reverses your controls or makes them a bit wonky in a random way, which isn't very helpful. This is quite a hard level for level 6. Shows how random it is. As you can see, we've got some slowdown on the game fields because it's an Atari ST, and it can struggle sometimes. Although this is a pretty good recreation of the arcade, I must say. I had this on the Spectrum as well, which was a multi-load game, and it was good. But this is...
Your life force is running out.
Oh god. Oh god, I'm gonna have to run. Come on. I can't. Hold on. Get some treasure. Oh my god, get some food. How do I get the food? How do I get the food? No, I'm not. I'm in the exit. Whew. Level 7. This game kind of, you can shoot through corners as well, that's quite handy. This game, for me, it felt like it went hand in hand with Golden Axe, that sort of dungeon fantasy realm. And originally this game was called Dungeons, the original name for it.
Now has reflective shots.
Reflective shots, watch this. Ooh yeah. Yeah, it was called Dungeons, the original concept. I shot the food, didn't I? I shot the bloody food. I'm going to die any second from shooting. I've got 19 health. And as you can see, your health goes down as a matter of course. It's not like you have to get hurt for it to go down. It's always going down. I'll get out of here anyway. I need to shoot something. Dead. I'm dead. The original arcade game for this ran on a Motorola 68010 processor. Actually, it's quite a nice processor. And it was quite a powerful arcade cabinet at the time. I suppose it had to accommodate for the multiple players. As you can see, I've started from level 1 again. You don't get many chances with this game. The arcade cabinet... let's go through this exit this time. Went through a number of revisions, both the original and the later one, to make it increasingly hard. There are things you can do to help you progress. For example, if you wait around long enough without moving and your health is low enough, then all the doors are open. And that was to circumvent certain scenarios where, say you had the maximum amount of keys you could carry, but the level required you to pick up a key from that level before you went down the exit. So that would swap that out, and if you waited even longer, every wall will turn to an exit, and then you could just jump in one. Which was nice. Nice little touch. And the game doesn't hide this fact, it makes it very evident and clear, especially in the arcade versions. Come on, man. But that got round any bugs in the game, and it also made it more approachable for players who weren't up for the Gauntlet challenge, like myself. These guys are quite weak. It's the red ones with... The red demons are a bit vicious. They remind me of the things from Doom, which I can never remember what they're called. I'm really going to have to look this up and try and make a mental note. Okay, let's go up here. Oh, there's a death! Holy shit! Oh, and those things freeze you, which is not a good combination. I could, if I fight him in hand-to-hand combat, let's do a bit of let's just go out the exit. I haven't got time to fight. The deaths in the latest version of Gauntlet are massive. I don't know if you've played it, but they're huge. I quite like that. Oh, I'm it! Now, it means that everything bloody flies towards you. It's like having a magnet in your pocket for monsters. Oh, I mean, they do that anyway, but if you're in two-player mode and you're it, then the creatures leave the other players and just follow you, which is quite handy if... it's quite handy for the other player. The other player can make some progression by picking off monsters and finding things, but you obviously have to stay on the same screen, so you still have to cooperate and work together, so it's a bit of a handicap for everyone, really. Where's the... Oh, there's the other key. And there's quite a lot of variation in the levels. I mean, this is an open world, this is quite an expansive open plan office type scenario, which is quite a nice variation from the sprawling mazes. As you can see, I'm not it anymore. The word it, which did appear next to my name on the right, has now disappeared. Okay, if you shoot the magic, that also works, and you can get the key. And also you can shoot the food. And then it says, Red Wizard has shot the food. Not on this occasion, though. I don't know if it ever did that on the Atari ST version. I thought it did, but it was on the arcade. The original Gauntlet speech synthesis, actually, was done on a Timex machine. Timex speech synthesis device. Not the kids' talky word thing. Ooh, hello. Score. Can move these blocks. That's quite useful, isn't it? Bit of a puzzle element, although there's not much of a puzzle going on here. It's just you can move some blocks, I believe. Why can't I get in this chest? Where's the key? Hey, key! Shit! Where do I go? Let's do some... Maybe... Oh, yes. Maybe there is some puzzle. There's so many things I've forgotten about in this game. So there's some pads, isn't there, around here? So if I... No, don't shove it against a wall. You can't remove it if you shove it against the wall. That's a typical scenario for broken games, isn't it? You shove something against a wall, you can't move it out of the way again, and you are stuck. Like this. Yep, I should have done that to start with.
Red Wizard needs food.
Oh, I've got under 499 health already. I haven't got... there we go. The pads got rid of the doors. Okay, which exit shall I go down? Let's get some keys. Let's get me some... I love how the food is all prepared and laid out for you here.
Red Wizard, your life force is running
Plates
out.
full of food lying around. Maybe it's prepared by the monsters. I wouldn't trust any food I pick up around here. This place is crawling with vicious goblins and monsters, and then there's just a plate of food suspiciously placed next to their base camp, which none of them are touching.
Oh,
I would probably leave it. Oh, the exit is a vanishing exit. I'm getting shitloads of keys though, which will hold me in good stead. It's just a shame, but I'm also about to die. I should probably prioritise my exit strategy over my key strategy.
Red Wizard is about to die.
Alright, I know. Make a meal out of it.
Oh,
Where's the exit gone? Come on. Come on, guys. This isn't funny anymore.
oh,
Yeah, come on. Show's over. Come on, let's just sit down and parlay. How about that? Oh my god. Maybe... Oh, that sound, I believe, is the exit relocating. But I will die before I get to it. And I'm dead. Look, all my keys have dropped. Bugger. Anyway, this is Gauntlet 2, a game I spent so much of my youth playing, and it will never grow tired for me. So, thank you for watching this quick play, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.